It's just been a day since the kickoff of the electronic voter registration exercise targeting to register an estimated 18 million voters. The president setting the example in an exercise that the rest of the country was set to follow.
I advise Kenyans to take this process seriously and keep away from anyone who may seek to disrupt the process.
But those like Dominic Munyinya that followed the steps.
Nikaketi chini wakaseti kamera yao, wakaniambia nitoe kiremba yangu. Nikamwambia hii kiremba yangu nilipigania kutoka 1979 wakati tulikuwa tunachukua vitambulisho. Wakaniambia kama utatoa utapata kura.
One of the IEBC requirement is that a voter will have his or her passport size photo taken. But whether or not all facial features should be seen is an issue that is now raising concern since some like Nyaga have already been turned away.
Would the minister clarify if he is aware that many elderly voters who have the old generation identity cards are being denied an opportunity to register as voters? And Mr. Speaker, could you also clarify if he is aware that a section of Christians, for example, the Agorinos, members of the Holy Spirit, otherwise called Abakambri in my community, and for example, and also nuns of the Catholic Church are being denied registration?
And these are not the only challenges. The voter registration exercise has been steeped in mixed fortunes as it kicked off in the country. The recent chaos that could mean that the registration centers within these regions failed to open. The electoral body IEBC confirmed that the exercise will take 30 days concurrently and no extensions will be granted in compliance with the strict electoral timelines.
What measures is the minister going to take to ensure that he sets up mobile registration centers in where the people have been displaced to, Mr. Speaker?
For instance, Bura constituency, many polling stations, registration centers are opening for the first day today, and that the whole of yesterday is lost, and that many centers are again receiving the kits today, which means they may only be beginning to work on the registration process as from tomorrow.
In areas at the Coast Province where the Mombasa Republican Council has been known to have a strong following, turnout at voter registration centers was lower than expected. For example, at Ngombeni Primary School, a registration center at the heart of MRC influence. It was business as usual. By late evening, less than 10 people had turned up to register. However, security remained tight. But other parts such as Kirinyaga County, turnout has been impressive. In Mwea constituency, an estimated 80,000 people are expected to register in the month-long exercise. The IEBC, which started the voter registration exercise, is counting on a high turnout across the country to meet its intended 18 million registered voter across the republic. A drive that began with challenges including a reduced number of BVR kits from the intended 30,000 kits to only 15,000, and now more emerging. Justice Minister Eugene Wamalwa is expected to give a response next week on Thursday, but Independent Electoral Boundaries Commission remains optimistic that these challenges will not affect the exercise. Violet Atindo for Citizen Live at 9.